Hi there, this is Carrie from Stamp with CT. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Gonna have Dale take a look right quick at our video, make sure everything looks straight. Think we're okay. And we'll wait just a second for some people to be able to get notifications and hop in with us. So this is Carrie from Stamp with CT. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Texas. In Texas this morning, y'all, it's 40 degrees. I think it got down to maybe 34, 35 last night. So Dale was just saying, what, maybe 10 days ago we were 90, and now we're at 40. So Dale is with me in the craft room this morning.
Howdy.
And we have Oliver the Crafty Pup, so if you hear some noise back behind us, he has his ghost toy that he's playing with. He got from Becky for Halloween. We hope y'all had a good, safe Halloween. I went out last night, and there was a beautiful full moon. A little bit creepy full moon, though, because it was kind of looked a little bit, not misty, what is that called, where it's kind of, don't know the word.
It's sparkly and
It was really cool. So good morning, everybody. We're going to get started. If you are watching the replay, I hope that you will type in replay and let us know you were here. As you come in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up or send up a heart. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the thumbs up. And then also be sure that you subscribe. We've had a lot of new subscribers over on YouTube in the past couple of weeks, so we would love to welcome you there as well. Okay, let's get started because I know you're here for the crafting. And we're making, I promised you, a non-traditional Christmas card in the description of the video. So we already have one made. It's a Z-fold card, and it has some really cute paper, some really sparkly embellishments, and then it does open up like this. So it gives you lots of opportunity to show off some pretty papers. We still have a really pretty sentiment. You know what we don't have, Dale, is a place to write. I really should have put a piece of white on the back. No, it's okay. We'll do that in a minute. We kind of waffled back and forth about how we were going to do this card. And so we kind of forgot about that part. We changed it up a couple of different times. Okay, we're going to show you how to make one of these, what we use to make this card, and then we'll go from there. So I have not really shared Garden Walk Sweet Collection with you much. He's probably going to have to go out into the other room. Thank you. I haven't really shared a lot about Garden Walk Sweet Collection with you. It's one of the last sweets in the mini catalog, and it is very, very pretty. There's some Christmassy paper, but then you also have lots of other florals and different patterns with the stripes, that type thing. So really, really pretty. That's not going to work either if he's going to just bark. Oh, goodness. Oliver's having a morning. He just wants to play and have fun, which is what we want to do too, but we want to craft, right? So that's that cute paper. We're going to be using a different one for the project that we're creating with you today. But then we also wanted to share, oops, there's my take a pick top. Put that over there. We also wanted to share the bundle with you too. So it's a stamp punch bundle. And it's really got some pretty little flowers. And it does have a Christmas sentiment along with a birthday. So really nice, versatile set that we're using. And we're going to use that same sentiment on both cards today. Now, we also pulled in the Marius Trees dies. So that is where the tree came from, and Marius Trees stamp, just to give the little effect of the branches. So that was stamped with that. And I love this set because you can decorate these trees up as much as you want or as little as you want. There's also the amazing tag die in here that we've used several times, so that's a great set to have. And then I think we used the scalloped contour dies last week, and we are bringing those back in again to put our tree on to build up that focal image. So that's what we're using for that. All right, let me move things over out of the way. And I will start bringing in pieces that we're going to need. We're going to be stamping with Blueberry Bushel. So see, I told you, a non-traditional color Christmas card. So Blueberry Bushel is not what you typically think of when you think of Christmas cards, right? We're going to be using the Winter Meadow Designer Series paper for this project. And oh my goodness, this paper is absolutely stunning. It is one of those that you just cut the paper, you put it on the cardstock, you add a sentiment, and you're done. It's just absolutely beautiful. Did Oliver go outside?
No, I got him in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, thank you. Some days you just can't be the crafty pup because you're just too energetic, right?
Absolutely.
I have the lid, so I'm going to take your pick over here.
Right here.
All right, so we're going to start with a Lost Lagoon cardstock base. I already told them that we're stamping with Blueberry Bushel. Definitely non-traditional Christmas colors, right?
Right.
So Lost Lagoon, which is kind of a bluish green. That's not so shocking, is it? And it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then we scored it again at 1 1/2. And we're folding that back. And I want to burnish everything really well because as you can see, this one's not laying down super flat. Once again, we'll ask our USPS to flatten that out for us when we put that in the mail. We've got some pieces here. Dale already stamped our tree that's cut from Marius Trees. It's, again, a Lost Lagoon cardstock, and it's stamped with Blueberry Bushel. So that's going to mat on here just like our other one. Really, really pretty. It really pops on that white, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Then I've got some pieces of Designer Series paper. And the first one is 5 1/4 by 4. And then we've got two pieces that are 5 1/4 by 2 1/2. And then we've got a piece of the Vellum Basics cardstock. Not cardstock. Yeah, I guess it is. Vellum Basics. Vellum. And it is 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. And it's the leaf pattern. Whereas on this one, we've got the stripe pattern. And not much of that shows, but it just adds a little bit more interest. So let's start building this. We're going to have to put a white panel on the back of this one too. You know it?
Yep. That'll be okay.
Yeah. All right, let me bring in my glue, my liquid glue. And we debated, because what we're going to do is flip these pieces over, and we're going to be featuring this paper that's going to go on this side. And so I think I really like it that way. Do you?
I like it. That looks good.
We're going to go with that then. So we will start with our larger piece of Designer Series paper. And we'll just put a little glue or a lot of glue in our corners like we do. There we go. And put this piece on. Now what's interesting in this foliage, you have what looks like blueberries. Again, not really your traditional berry at Christmas time, is it? Because here in Texas, blueberry picking time is when it's 1,000 degrees outside.
End of June, the 1st of July.
Like I said, when it's 1,000 degrees outside. They grow really well in sandy soil. And there's a place, maybe an hour from us, where they grow blueberries. And we have gone, when the kids were little, we went a lot every year.
Went the blue side up.
Oh, I sure did. Well, I messed that up, didn't I?
Put him on your outside.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
What?
Yeah, put him on the outside there.
Sorry. Get to talking. You know how that goes. But it's going to work. It's still going to be beautiful.
Yeah, when the kids were younger, they would go with their grandmother to pick blueberries.
I went several times, too.
At Blueberry Heaven.
Yes. Tara loved it. That was one of her favorite things to do. And she used to, I hate to say trick. She used to convince, let's put it that way, her friends to go blueberry picking with her. They were unsuspecting victims of her plan. That is just not wanting to wiggle into place, you know. Now I've got glue on my finger. You want to take over, Dee?
Sure.
And I'm going to make sure that I put the glue on this side of this one. Sorry about that. It's still going to work out, though, isn't it?
It'll be fabulous.
Well, we're not in camera, but that's okay.
There we go.
All right, so we'll put a little bit of glue on this piece. And now this piece is going to go, yeah, I like to, let me show you a little trick. I like to keep it like this. Then I can see my borders better.
Oh, okay.
So that's just
I like that.
Just me. That's how I do it. And of course, you guys know I turn my card all around as I'm putting it together so that I have the best view of where I want everything. So it's still going to be pretty. Not exactly what I had planned, but you know, sometimes we just kind of go with it. And then I've got that leaf pattern, which does show up okay on here. I think the stripe shows up a little better, but that's okay. And we'll actually put a little glue on here, or a lot of glue, and we'll secure it down. So again, just a little bit of a border.
A little's good, a lot's better?
No, not with liquid glue. You know that. Get that lined up there. Okay. So now, we need to let this dry for just a second. So you popped this other tree up, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Let's do that. What?
Why don't we glue it down?
Okay.
And then pop it up on the card. What do you think?
I like the tree popped up.
All right.
I really do.
Let's
So
pop
I
it
have
up.
some dimensionals over there. I'll be glad to put those on. Sprinkle on dimensionals, right?
Right.
So we'll be generous with our dimensionals. Dale's over here still drinking on his coffee. I guzzled mine down, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
We're powered by coffee. We have a lot to do today. Okay, I think that's enough to get us going here.
All right. I'll get
Let
the
you
batch.
take those off.
That way I can be useful.
Okay. Oh, you're going to be useful because we've got something you're doing today. Some die cutting. Awesome. You get them all?
Got them all.
Okay. And so, of course, they're all on the end of that take your pick, and he's able to just pop them all in the trash so they won't be all over the house. I'm so sad. Let me see how that looks, because, you know, until you press them down, dimensionals are, I'm going to come up with it a little bit.
What?
You like it?
I like it like that, yeah.
Okay, well, we're going with it then.
All right.
Okay. And then on this, too, what we did was kind of just eyeballed it and centered that up. So let's put a little bit more glue down the center there. And we'll just pop this piece on now. So we're coming right along, making sure I've got equal borders on both sides, top and bottom. What?
Pull them down.
What, down?
No, not down. I'm sorry. There you go.
Right about there?
Right about there.
Okay. And that way we can let the glue dry for a minute while we work on some other things. Now, one of the cool things about the Merriest Trees dies, I'll bring this in. I know it's a little bit harder to see because it's a darker color on a darker color, but we have got some garland there. And that is part of the die set. So we'll have Dale bring in our little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine.
Let me move the
Okay.
ink shovel away.
Okay. That's fine.
If we can get this
Opened up.
opened up. Make
Now you're going to notice that on our mini, just like our usual, our regular Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, our plates are pretty worn. So we put down the platform, right?
Right.
And then we put down a cutting pad. And let's put down the platform. And then let's put down the cutting pad. You're getting ahead of me. So you can see that it's pretty worn, but it works perfectly fine, okay? That's what we want, is we want a cutting pad that has been cut into a good bit. That means it's well loved, it's used a lot. And so Dale is putting some foil sheet down, some silver foil sheet, and then the die that we're going to use.
Let's add a star.
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't realize you grabbed the star die. Okay, so we're going to put a star on this tree. That other tree doesn't have
I'm
one.
making my little E out front by shoving that
Okay,
in.
well, we're not shoving. So we've got our first plate down, and we're pulling it back just a tiny bit from the edge, right? Just a tiny bit.
Well, I'll push it forward.
You push it forward?
Mm-hmm. So that when it goes in, it tilts down. It does the same wedging effect.
Okay.
But either way, you're wanting to wedge it in.
Okay, we're going to do that again because I don't think we explained that well at all.
All right.
So we have our first cutting pad down.
Let's put our platform on.
Okay.
Put our first cutting pad down, and I move it just a little bit back from the edge.
That's what I said, but okay, I'm with you now.
And then on the second cutting platform, I'll push it a little bit forward so that it makes like a little wedge and it goes in.
So it introduces those plates in a little bit at a time versus all three stacked on top of each other. And so you'll have a better experience.
Yes.
If you do this. Yes. Okay. So now you're going to put this hand on top of here, right?
Right.
And roll it through. And we'll try not to cause an earthquake.
No, we're causing an earthquake.
So now we're cutting out the cute little baubles that are going to go on our tree. Perfect. I love shiny. You know that about me. And this is going to be really, really cute on our tree.
Okay, so now we'll see if we can get these pieces back on our magnet sheet.
Okay.
And
we've got a little piece of magnet sheet by us with the dies on it, so we don't lose any dies. Oliver did eat a stamp yesterday, and it's yet to be determined where the stamp came from, so one of our sets doesn't have a photopolymer stamp that it used to have. He just ate part of it, though.
Yeah, it's just, surely we can put it back together.
No, I tossed the rest of it. Okay, so we'll bring our card back in because now the fun begins. You need a silicone craft sheet.
Yes, please.
Okay. Because we're going to decorate this tree up.
And
so we'll grab our silicone craft sheet. Y'all know we love using that to help keep our work surface nice and clean. Such a great tool. We love tools, don't we?
Oh, absolutely.
So you're just going to put a little bit.
I need another, take your pick that's with a pointy end.
Okay. Bet I can find another one.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And
so what are you doing?
I put some glue on the silicone craft sheet so that I can bring and just kind of tap this in.
Okay.
And then kind of smear it on the craft sheet itself.
To get the excess off.
So that I don't have a lot.
So with one pass through the die cut machine, Dale was able to cut all of the garlands that we need for this tree. That makes it super simple, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And they're just really cute.
Okay.
This was one of the sets that we were both excited about when this new mini catalog came out in September. Merriest Trees. Because you have so many options to decorate these little trees, don't you? Okay, so it's a 2 take your pick job.
Well,
if you had a tweezer, that would work too.
What
this
I
is just
find
handy,
is that,
isn't it?
That if there's a little bit of glue on them, it sticks to your fingers. And then this way, it just allows you a chance to use it doesn't stick to the metal as easily.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see that, Rob.
So if you don't have 2 take your pick tools, you can still do this.
Right. You just need something that you can hold it down with, a piece of wood or just something.
Piece of wood.
Well, a pencil.
Okay. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah. You know, like out in my wood shop, there's always lots of wood laying around.
Okay.
No, that was not cooperating very well. I'm just trying to keep from getting my fingers stuck.
Mm-hmm.
That one's not sticking very well at all.
Because once you get the glue on your fingers, it's over, isn't it?
Oh, it's all over. Because everything's going to stick to your fingers. Nothing sticks to the card at that point. And then this is not a very good demonstration, is it?
It's perfect. You're doing good.
Oh.
I've never used to take your picks at one time.
You're just watching the struggle, right?
No. It looks cute.
There we go.
Uh-oh, Oliver heard us laughing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost finished up with this, and then we'll put some baubles on it and stamp our sentiment. And we'll be done. And there's the train. We have the obligatory train come through. I think at pretty much every video we ever do.
Piece of my take your pick gummy stuck on there.
Okay. Got it off.
Yeah, I got one more to go.
Okay.
When I'm not on camera, it seems to work a lot better.
That's just how that works. You turn that camera on and everything's more difficult. Isn't that cute? And then you said you cut a star too.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Come down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Our first one doesn't have a star, but that's okay. Perfect. Now that is adorable. It may not even need baubles on it. Get quiet while you work, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Very cute. So here's where we're at right now. And we still need to put our sentiment on. So let me bring in a piece of basic white. I know I had a piece of scrap, and we grabbed my piercing mat.
Sure.
So we can stamp our sentiment in Blueberry Bushel. Ink that up. Remember, when you're inking up your stamp, with photopolymer you can see through and make sure you've inked really well, but travel around your ink pad to make sure that you're getting it nice and inked. Right about there. Ought to work. Right in the center there of this strip of cardstock. You like that?
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Okay, we'll let it dry for just a second, and then, no, it's okay.
I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry.
It's okay. You can go
Oliver's
ahead.
taught me hurrying is always best.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
We'll go ahead and punch that out. And what punch is that, Dee?
And this is that modern oval that goes along with the
Garden Walk.
Garden
yeah.
Walk.
It's a really cool punch. Got it centered up?
It's hard to tell.
Go for it. It's not perfect. It's handmade. Okay.
That's what you got.
Now we're going to be able to place our sentiment inside. And what we determined when we made our first card, our sample, was that if you center this up in the designer series paper, it's going to work just fine. So you want to go ahead and put just a tiny bit of glue. What I did on this one is just a little bit in the center, so that if we have to adjust it, we don't have too much glue on it. There we go.
Okay.
And we'll get that centered up, and then our tree will hide it until we open it up. So this is called a Z-fold card. As you can see, super simple, but it does give you a chance to show off some designer series paper and still have a really cool focal image there. I love it. You think we need baubles or not? I don't know. It's awfully cute on this one, but I don't think it needs it.
Okay.
We'll debate about it. When you see the picture of this next week, it may have baubles on it. But that's our project for you today. I think that's really cool. I'm sorry that I messed up that paper, but it worked out. And we'll put a piece of white on the back to write on. Okay, let's talk about a couple of announcements that we have and show some happy mail. Where did I put the happy mail? Right here. First of all, just wanted to let you guys know that we added 7 friends to our team of super inspired stampers while Stampin' Up was offering a really great deal on our starter kit. So don't
But the starter kit deal is always good.
It is always good. Yes, definitely. So if you missed out on that, don't worry, because like Dale said, it's always a great deal, great time to join Stampin' Up. Sometimes, you know, other things are going on and it just doesn't work out for you. So anytime, you are welcome to join our team of super inspired stampers. But we are so excited to have 7 friends. Some came back that have been demonstrators in the past. So, and a lot of people don't know that you can do that, but you can. So if you've ever been a demonstrator with Stampin' Up, you're able to purchase the starter kit and rejoin. So that's an awesome thing that Stampin' Up lets you do. Not all companies let you do that. So I had a couple questions about that, but we are just so excited to welcome some new friends into our team. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is that I've got all of the events for November and December posted under the events tab on Stamp with CT business Facebook page. So if you're wondering if we're having some type of an event, what we've got going on, if you will go to my Facebook page, Stamp with CT, my business page, and up at the top, as you scroll down, you'll see my picture. You'll scroll down just a little bit. It says posts, about, and more. And when you click on more, it gives you a drop down. And one of the things that you can choose is events. And then it will just show you a list of all the events that we have going on. So you can participate in as many as you want, or all of them if you want to. It's Paper Pumpkin Club, Stamp Class, Bingo. We have another bingo this Saturday. And yes, we're doing a sweater weather bingo on the 2nd of December. But that's where you'll find our events, and you can kind of keep up with us. And a lot of things we do are virtual. So you're able to attend with us on Zoom, whether you live right next to us or thousands of miles away. So just wanted you to be aware of that. Okay, I have got some birthday cards. I think still a couple of birthday cards. This one is from, I call them my really small gang, a group of friends that I'm super, super close with. This was my birthday card, and it is really, really cute. Do I have it? Yeah, I've got it right. Okay, that one is, and I think LaDonna made this card, and she said it came from a kit, which I don't remember this kit, but it is really, really cute. Of course, we've been crafting for a long time, and we've got a stash of cards. This one is a birthday card, and this one came from, pardon me?
Gail.
From Gail, yes, from Gail. And this is a beautiful card, and it shows a lotus flower. And on the back, it talks about lotus flowers. And what we learned from this card, first of all, it's fabulous. It's absolutely stunning. So thank you, Gail. Lotus flowers
are a sign of strength.
Mm-hmm.
And they come up out of the water at first sun, out of the murky but dark water.
Dark water.
And they open up during the first sunlight, and they stay up out of the water until it starts to get to dusk, and then they close up and disappear back down into the water, and each day they look pristine and
isn't that something? That they come from this murky water, and it's such a beautiful, gorgeous flower. I had no idea. Something I learned this past week. So thank you, Gail, for not only the gorgeous card, but the lesson about lotus flowers. Absolutely beautiful. And then I have one more piece of Happy Mail, and this came from our sweet friend Sharon Patillo, and it is the cutest little Halloween card ever. Nope, she didn't stamp or anything on the inside, but is that not just adorable? So, so cute. So thank you, Sharon. Absolutely love getting Happy Mail. You know that, so there was a happy dance out on the front porch. Okay, we have a giveaway, and last week we had a package of just the basic gems, the rhinestone basic gems or jewels, and those are going to go out to Kathy Herzog. You are the winner of the random drawing, Kathy. So please message me and send me your address. I'm not sure if I have it or not, so send me your address and we'll get those in the mail to you. Congratulations, Kathy. And then this week I have some tinsel gems. And these are really cute and shiny, and they're similar to what we used on the project today. So that's what we have for our giveaway this week. To be entered for a chance to win, all you need to do is leave us a comment. You can send up a thumbs up or heart, and you can share this video. So I have a couple people that are really good about sharing the video each week. So shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. And what that does is lets other people see the content that we create, and we really appreciate that. We've been working on some reels recently and trying to do some different content, and it seems like people are enjoying that, so we're going to continue. But in order to get in front of other people, it's important to have that engagement. So we like to do a prize each week just to say thank you for all you do for us. We appreciate you so much, and we hope you enjoy the projects that we bring you. If you recreate this card or something similar, a Z-fold card, we would love to see it. So send us a picture, post it in the comments below. You're more than welcome to do that, because we would love for you to inspire us as well. Okay, anything else you can think of?
Just tell them thank you.
Thank you so much. We love what we do, and we appreciate you guys allowing us to do this. It really is a huge part of our life. We have so much fun prepping for classes and getting things ready and designing. It's just so much fun. We craft pretty much every day, don't we?
Pretty much every day.
Sometimes it's against Dale's will, but he always is such a good sport to help me. So anyway, we will see you guys again next week at 10 a.m. For another Facebook Live and another project. So thanks a bunch, y'all. We'll see you later.